What's going on, everybody? Gboogie from Gboogie.net. Today is Monday, September 27th. Today's a Monday. I'm just here, basically today. I'm gonna try to make it my business to put some decent blogs up and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to make sure, like on the front page, I'm not gonna promise every day, but at least 3-4 days out the week, I'm gonna put something fresh up there. For the most part, it's really because you run out of stuff to say. If everything has to be set off your own steam, you kind of run out of things to say, because it's like after like almost 1,500 videos, it's like you said everything, you said it, you've put it in every different kind of way you possibly can. You try to look at it from different angles, you approach it from different angles, you base it off of questions you already received, and from different angles, and you answered it, in that same type of format. So what I'm going to start doing is we'll just start asking for topics for certain blogs, as long as it doesn't cross over to anything in the members area. Like if it's not sensitive information, it's not really so much that I don't want to tell you, it's more the fact that people actually paid for it, people that were serious about what they're trying to do, they actually paid for it. So how would it look for the guy that just paid today, then I just all of a sudden just start giving away what he just paid for like a couple hours ago? So it's just really a respect factor, plus a little bit of policy mixed in together and all that. But for the most part, I just figured I'd just get some responses back from some topics that people want to hear about on the blog, some questions, maybe some stuff that is still qualified as being general, but it just needs more detail and more explanation. Like, so I'm more open to that, and I could actually instead of making a video every day, I could write like a couple paragraphs on the subject real quick every day, or every morning or evening, or whatever the case may be, or the evening prior to, and do it that way. Because really what we're trying to do is help for those that really can't afford it. It's a couple of different brackets of people, like those that can't afford it at the moment, those that have been beat to death by everybody else, that really just want to make sure they don't get scammed. Then you got those that are really scammers themselves. So like for whoever, like if I can help even the scammer, like if I can help you learn a little bit and set your own little thing up, and where you could beat people to death, like that's on you, because in the long run it'll all still come back to us. After a while, I said this like a year ago, 2 years ago, everybody's gonna eventually have to come through us, because there'll be nobody left. You won't have anybody that set up a corp 4 years ago or 5 years ago. Everybody else that was using the old method, like they're fine now. If they follow their own steps, they're good. They don't know any of the new pitfalls or traps in life, because their file is good. If they did right, they bounced the corp off themselves and built their personal credit. Like they're not finding any brick walls. They're not hitting any brick walls. They're not finding any problematic spots. So like the only people that left are people that actually build corps every day, that apply to these organic trades every day. Nothing shady, nobody buying $40,000 and $50,000 trades, just people just straight ordering products and paying for them over time. And know who to shoot for. More Experian than Dun & Bradstreet. Dun & Bradstreet is like the only like all they basically do is is business credit. So they teamed up with TransUnion so they can dabble in the personal credit market, but they're still just a business credit data collection agency. So it's better like to do things that way and learn them the correct way than even for scammers or people that have legitimate business, whatever you want to do. Like that's not my problem. But just send some good questions in, and we'll answer some good questions, as long as they're not anything that has to do with anything sensitive. And that's pretty much it. It's Gboogie from Gboogie.net. I just wanted to make a couple announcements. Webinar coming not this Saturday, but the Saturday after that for members. We're getting at everything. Then we only, like we usually do, we only accept like 20-30 new members during that course of that time. The webinar rooms can only hold so many people without there becoming a bandwidth problem. So we like to make sure that the video itself doesn't cut out and come back in, cut out, come back in. So we want to make sure all that's solid. And then one last thing, I know I said I wasn't going to mention any discounts today, but I think I need to reiterate the fact that most people don't understand. Like when we throw the discounts out, 90% of the time those discounts report to Experian. Like we actually have access. We can report your trades to Experian, even if you purchase them and it's not like on a net 10 or net 15. we can put down that you purchased it and then put down that you paid at a later date. So all this stuff reports to Experian when it says discounts. That's why it always says email me for details. If you email me first, I can probably save you a few dollars, and you might get a couple bonuses and stuff like that. So, and that's just for today. That's just for Monday. And I always say like just for today, because every day there's a different discount. And if we've been running it weekly, I might say, all right, today's the day, that's the end for that discount. So you can get you some one-on-one coaching. You can get all of that personally by me, no staff or nothing. I'm only one person, so I can't handle 300-400 people and still live my life and run my businesses. So there's a set amount of people, and as people get off the ground, it creates a bigger space. Like they report back once a month, once every 2 months, so it opens the door for somebody else. And there's a couple of slots left, but that's only for today. It comes with membership. It comes with a lot of stuff. So you guys got to email me and find out, and you get the details on all that. So that's pretty much it. But I just want to let everybody know, like, there's a webinar coming. It's coming not this Saturday, but next Saturday, subject to change. It's about to rain out here, so you know what I'm saying. And I don't know if the dark clouds and all that reflect everything, but yeah, it's definitely about to rain. So, but yeah, So I just wanted to make sure I say that, like, today is the day. I think it's like 6 o'clock p.m. right now on a Monday. We always give people a couple extra hours for West Coast time. It's like 6 Eastern Standard Time. And you got to like 12 o'clock to actually give me an email and get in on this. And you could actually get tickets for the webinar early today, too. So all that will be wrapped up. Just got to email me for details, and that's pretty much it. So instead of me talking to death, I just wanted to make sure I at least put something out there that meant something. And instead of like really just all promo and all that. So Gboogie from gboogie.net. Like I said, business credit is not